Well, the AI business has dominated headlines in recent weeks amid its rapid rise. But the industry is now facing backlash over inaccurate answers to questions on platforms like ChatGPT and Microsoft's Bing. Yahoo Finance's Dan Howley is here with all the details. Dan, we know a lot of high hopes with this technology, but still a lot of kinks to work out here.
That's right, Rochelle. The folks I've spoken to have, pointed to how this could be a larger problem. Just when it comes to the perception of AI and the companies behind them. So we're thinking, Microsoft and Bing, Google and Bard, and then OpenAI and ChatGPT, as well as others. They're not the only ones that are working on this kind of generative AI or AI that comes up with something, quote unquote, unique. When you give it a prompt, there's others out there, but they're the big three at this moment. And so we've seen this kind of backlash where, consumers are getting or early users are getting strange responses to their questions. There have been some that where, Bing has said that it can spy on Microsoft employees using a webcam. It can't, by the way. That's not something that it can possibly do. We also have one where it tried to tell me that I was talking about or living in the wrong year. We had one example that I had seen where it tried to convince a writer at the New York Times to leave his wife for ChatGPT. So it's a strange time to be sure. And so now we're seeing this kind of backlash where, there's questions about whether or not this was put out too early, what kind of consequences this will have moving forward. And so the experts I've spoken to so far have said, look, this is a new kind of technology. It's not broadly available. It is a raw power, yes. But as far as coming to market, this is probably honestly the best way to do it, just because it needs to be tested against so many different use cases. And so as you open it up to more people, it starts to really kind of flush itself out as far as, the types of strange responses. And over time, companies will figure out how to better evaluate the services to see when they're working properly and when they're not. Microsoft, for instance, last week had said that they were cutting down the amount of times you can chat back and forth with Bing. And then on Friday said they cut that down even further because too many chats confuse the platform. So, all in all, they're getting this kind of criticism, this pushback, but it doesn't appear as though that's going to stop any company or, for that matter, people on Wall Street from looking to this as the future. They're going to continue to do so. And, for the time being, it might be rocky. But, once we're past this period, it'll just be another part of the technology ecosystem that we use. I mean, look, Google didn't use AI in search for a very long time. And now that's what you get when you go to search. It's an algorithm.
I know, we call on Alexa and we don't even think about it anymore, forgetting that, the technology has not been around that long. So definitely early days, and a lot of investors have that fear of missing out. But obviously, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We'll continue to follow this. Dan Howley, thanks so much.